F2. Round 9. Wait, hang on. Yeah, round 9, something like that. 8, I don't know, I've forgotten. Around Austria. Sorry about the delayed start. I wasn't really prepared because I'm not a very smart boy. So we're just going to get into one-shot quality now into the 25% race around this track. It's one of my favourite tracks, so hopefully it'll be good for racing as well to keep it dear to my heart. So of course this game starts to take 37 years for us to load into qualifying sessions and all that, so lucky us. You're just going to have to sit and wait. All we hear is now, so okay then, here we go, we're just going to go on board with gaming things here. Coming into the, okay, how did he retire? Okay, that's confused me, but going into the first corner here for gaming things, there you go, that's very nice for first corner onto DRS. It says he's not quite far enough up the order, he's only about kind of midway-ish. This piece is specifically midway. Dave M coming out at the top, he's one of the fastest drivers here. TTG Z3 is also on to win the championship, he's coming out at the top. I think someone said it was unfair for him, but you know, Gaming now moving right into the middle of 6th after Jeffrey retired though, weirdly. But Dave is currently at the top. Dave and Z3 have currently been having a lot of battles up at the top of the standings recently. The words just didn't work for me there. Gaming slowly making up a few more positions, getting into 4th, which is good for him, just behind his teammate John from Greece. See, I'm learning things. Z3 now take the top spot. Unofficial poll at the moment, Dave M could maybe catch up if he can, except we're still saying on board gaming things, it's too annoying to change people during one-shot quality sessions. Game moving up to 3rd, it started off bad for him, started off slow, but now he's there. Z3 completely dominated that session by over half a second, coming off at the top. Well done to him. Gold star. 3rd for Gamey, 2nd for Dave. Graham getting disqualified. George also getting disqualified. A lot of people got disqualified, I'm going to assume. I've got a song stuck in my head, Fortunate Son. It's interesting. So it's Z3 at the top, with Dave M behind Gamey, TTG Maze, TTG Alan K, Damien, Jeffrey, George Roberts, Uzi. Oh, that's a nice name. I haven't seen him before though. Graham, John, this piece. Only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people getting disqualified this one, and Jeffrey and Damien not setting a time. Only 5 people setting a time. Z3 coming out on top with those. That was race direct, so whoops. And I'm just gonna have to wait to go into the race. Hopefully it'll be fun and dandy. I'm just gonna install something on Steam real quick. So the formation app, so it doesn't matter too much. Also got a new laptop, so I'm happy. We'll just wait for everyone to load in. Currently no one's loading in, but you know, doesn't matter too much. I might even sign into an account on this. Oh yeah, great. I need to turn off my volume as well. There you go. Why does it take so long to load in? Evening, Steph, and hello, Felix. It's not very nice to Z3, you know. Okay, it's going on to the formation app now. I might get the stream up on my phone as well to boost you this because, you know, I'm nice like that to us. No, I can't bother. You should show me notifications, don't I? Oh, looking at you, yeah. Z3 nicely wiggling his ties a bit, you know. So I'm just concentrating on bringing the stream up on my phone. Yes, Z3's won every single race this season, or every single first race this season, so maybe you could continue that run on pole. Only one pit stop, John's been disqualified, I only just realised that. He's won every single race, every single first race this season, but he hasn't been able to follow it up into the second one. So maybe you can break that duck and come first in both, you never know, or maybe you'll switch up. Except he said after Austria, the second after the calendar is not his favourite, so we're going to have to see how that goes. And now they're in the little AI thing, which will let you control it, so you could, you know, park up yourself. That would be lovely, but you can't, so it's disappointing. I'm sorry, season 1, I said season 2 at the start. Didn't mean that. Okay, everyone now lining up on the grid. I'm going to move back to about Alan K. Wait for the red lights, come on. Somehow there's already a yellow flag in sector 3, but we're going to completely ignore that. While red lights are on, and they're gone, we're underway. That was quite a delayed red lights, and everyone kind of pulled away a bit late for me, except now they're moving in. Dave M already getting in front of Z3, pushing him out one a little bit there. The top 3 getting a massive dive from the ripple. What happened there? The Toro Rosso just yeeted in completely ruined everyone's race, except now Alan Kay's just got his race ruined as well, except he did move up onto John coming on board. He's trying to make an overtake on Uzi, who's already got a pretty decent start because he's quite far back. He's trying to hold it around the outside. Uzi going for a bit of a dive bomb on Graham as well, make a little bit of contact with John though, revving his engine and he's spinning a little bit. Mays making the overtake of George Roberts 56. John's lost a little bit of time to Uzi, who's now going to try and maybe can move on the grid. That was Uzi's fault, and a bit of lag there as well. I don't know what's going on. Look like Uzi just is trying to dive for too many positions on the first lap already. There's no need really. It's the first lap, is still 18 to go. On the shortest tracks on the grid, so it was turn 1 carnage. Graham losing out there from Uzi's wild overtake. John is a quick drive at Z3 already, about 6/10 up. Gamey being out DRS race of Dave. Z3 being in front at the end of the first lap. John sitting in behind Uzi. I'm going to go on board a little piece as he tries to get something on Graham, except he couldn't quite make it. Graham probably going to try and hold the inside lines this next one. Slightly on the grass, Mays, Z3's teammate, getting past, looking for an overtake, maybe not quite. Yes, he is. Graham left room. Little piece is also going to try and make the move on him as well. Graham's not having a bit of fun, except he's still there, a little bit of wheel to wheel. Graham just about sneaky in front. Mays holding the outside. Graham looking for a move. Little piece going around the outside, slightly squeezed from Graham. Well done to Graham though, and well done to Mays. Graham made a slight mistake. They both tried to make the overtake. Only Mays could make it happen. Graham sliding on Little piece, nearly hitting him. Unlucky. Oh dear. George Roberts has made it through though. Green flags and stuff. Little piece has lost a few positions from that one. Toro Rosso going around the inside, can I actually see things? Oh, George Roberts looking for an overtake, but he can't find it yet. There he is. He's going around the outside. Still there, can't do it. Johnson, new fastest lap, gonna go on board again because those cameras are horrible on this track. They're too far out. Graham holding the inside line. George not making an overtake just yet. He's been in every single league that I've ever been in. I missed. Oh shit, it's hit the wall. I'm sorry about my language as well. I've been told not to do that. I was reading chat. I'm so sorry about that. He hit the wall now, and the case after his terrible size got through as well. A little piece also after this little mistake. Both had DRS. George Roberts clearly does not. Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know if that was me lagging or everything. This piece slightly locking up. I'm gonna go on board a list piece. It was the wrong way, I think. Never mind, there you go. Sorry about that though. Bit of camera work. I was reading chat and I didn't see what happened with George and stuff, but I just saw him kind of lose his rear end a little bit. List piece doesn't seem very stable through those corners. Z3's retired from this session. That's going to be the only race this season that he hasn't won from the front. Confused what's happening now. Seems like he's going very slow. There he is. Oh, the wreckage for Z3 that's going to hurt his title hopes. Oh, I just realised this. Virtual safety car, it's not coming up on my thing. Sorry about that. Some people taking advantage of this, maybe it's just their strategy going into the pits. Dave M now taking the top spot. Z3's title challenger for this season. Maybe it is decent. Yeah, I didn't mean to do the old swear. That wasn't meant to happen. It was just my natural reaction. ZE3's title hopes being hurt severely here. It's the only race this season he hasn't won from the first race. Maybe he's going to try and break his stock for the second race and actually win it and keep himself up front. I'm going to drop back to Jeffrey Henny, who seems like he's quite close to this piece. It doesn't look like VSC's on anymore. I can't see the yellow fleshy lights on their wheel. And as nothing's happening, I think we can go into the more cinematic cameras. Never mind, he's kind of hunting him down a bit. He's going to have DRS onto this next piece of track. If he could get a bit of slipstream, then he could sneak his way past, maybe, if he's lucky. Why is it every time I say that, people just kind of drop off a bit so they can't make the overtake? And like dirty air. I did have ZE3 for the win. A commentator's curse. He's lost a long time from John. Maybe he tried an overtake, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he'll win Silverstone. Oh, no, I hate Silverstone. No, I don't want that camera. No, nah. He drops off a lot from Listerpiece, so we could get a good view for Listerpiece and Graham here. Listerpiece locking up again, he does a lot of locking up. He can't quite find a move on Graham just yet unless he dive bombs, which let's hope he doesn't, because I hate dive bombs and it just makes it depressed. Maybe Jeffrey's going to try and take advantage of this as they slow down behind Graham. He's going to maybe try and sneak past if he can. Other people might be going into the pits very soon, if other people have done already, as the tyres might be getting a bit old after the quali. So it's only been one lap. John saying new fast lap again. Now they're all starting to bunch up. Listerpiece right behind Graham. They both got DRS, so Graham's just going to get probably clapped. Listerpiece, he's found the inside. He's holding it. Graham had to leave him run, except he's still fighting for the position, wheel to wheel. Jeffrey coming from the back with DRS and slipstream. Oh, had to let off a little bit. Can he find something? He's looking for it. Going down the inside, Graham having to leave a little bit of room, except Jeffrey couldn't quite make it. Losing a bit of time. Graham now going for Listerpiece. I like Jeffrey's camera views. It's very nice. See a lot of fighting. Oh, Graham's quickly switches to the inside. Great overtake. Listerpiece not having it though. He's trying to keep that position for fourth. A bit close to the podium. Going onto the grass a little bit from Listerpiece. Jeffrey again just sitting just behind them, maybe hoping they'll make a mistake. Graham makes a mistake. Listerpiece is going to pounce. He's hit him though. And it's, oh my god, it's gone into Jeffrey's line. I'm just confused there. Graham lost it. Listerpiece hit him. Jeffrey hit him. They all went. Jeffrey now pulling into the pits. Graham, oh no. Oh no. Jeffrey getting it. Stop go as well. Graham losing no time. I don't want to shout. I would love to shout at these. Oh, I would like to shout a bit, but otherwise, man, but my parents and neighbours would hate me. As you see, people kind of pulling into the pits, and there's no real gap, so I'm going to take time to read chat. You tried doing it in manual gears. No, I did. To be fair, manual gears are fun and quicker. It was unlike a few ZE3. I just realised George Roberts is DNF, I was reading chat. I'm very sorry about that. Top 3 now, pissing Dave M, Uzi and John. Maybe a little race out the pit lane, except Dave M is probably going to come out in front because he has a big old gap. It was interesting. I don't know what happened to George Roberts, but you know. I got new slippers recently. I started wearing them a lot. They're very comfy and warm. The only problem is the smell. The smell of my rotting feet. It's not fun. It's probably not fun for me to describe it for you either. There's not many things going on now, except Dave M and Listerpiece might end up fighting for the lead because Dave M's got slipstream and DRS coming into this next part of the track. Listerpiece always locks up there. I don't know if that's going to be hurting his tyres somewhat. Maybe it's not quite long enough, but unlike if you said 83, you could have had a win there. Except this, I'm gonna not focus on Shan anymore. Dave M losing a little bit of time. Looks like he's on grass, except he's back on him. We're gonna go on board. It's a bit of slipstream. He's looking for the inside line. This next guy, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for this opportunity. He's going slightly wide. Dave M's backed off a little bit, half a second, which is a good amount in racing to speak. People always get confused when I talk about racing stuff in school. They have no idea. He's going wide. Dave M getting a good exit, and he's got the slipstream. Gaining time, gaining a lot of time. There's still a good amount of straight left for him to close up a gap. Slightly going for the inside line. He's on his rear wheel. Little piece leaving not much room. Nearly making contact, but little piece a good amount of defending, not giving him enough room to make the overtake, but keeping it fair and nice. That's what I like to see. It's very good, clean racing. I like it. Dave M not giving up so easily. Little piece holding on to the win. Dave M looking for the title at some point to the end of the season. This piece going wide, that means Dave M's going to pounce, he's going to be right up him. It's not quite there. Little piece is holding the middle of the track mostly. Dave's seen the inside maybe. This piece isn't going over to defend it. Dave M's waiting again. He's not making any stupid moves into there, which I respect. I wouldn't go for an overtake there either, to be fair. So maybe he's going to try into this next second straight as well, because that seemed to work for him with the slipstream and DRS. So anyone who's here, welcome to the stream. He's right up him. He's going to get this if he can. He's probably going to get him now. He's made the move. He's going to slightly in front to this next corner. He's on the inside line as well. Better racing lines like out of the corner. Dave M 3 second time penalty. Not even surprised about that. Let's go back to Little Pieces. Still behind him. I don't know if he's got any penalties of his own, but Dave M, good bit of defending that, locking up again from Little Piece every single time. I don't find it satisfying when people lock up sometimes. Sometimes it's pretty funky, but if it's all the time, then it's kind of annoying. We've got a nice little battle for the lead until Little Piece is chopped off through here a bit. Dave M on the grass. I don't know if that's just a professional racing line. No, I'm not that much of a good driver. Graham currently 13 seconds behind. That's the biggest gap of this race. As Little Piece pulls into the pits. Let's go back to Alan Kay, who's the next closest person to Uzi. The Flying Dutchman will win Austria. I think you're right there, Z83. It's fair enough. Alan Kay with a 3 second time penalty as well in this pursuit for Uzi. I don't know if there's a special way of saying Uzi's name, but I'm going to call him Uzi because it's nice. Should know Uzi Vert apparently started making music. I don't follow the rap scene or SoundCloud rap, so I don't know what he is. I nearly saw, but I didn't because I'm a nice person. I don't really know about that sort of thing, but I heard he's stopped making music. I don't know if that's sad or not. But you know, it looks like Jeffrey Henry's just made an overtake on Damien. For some reason I couldn't tell the colours apart for some reason. But it does. So I had to lean back. Alan Kay isn't close enough to make an overtake. He's within DRS range, so maybe if he gets a few good exits then he'll be close enough to Uzi to make one, except he's gone a little bit wide there. That means Uzi's going to get away from him a bit, I think, which he has done. He's still within DRS so for this next straight, except I don't think he's quite close enough to make a good overtake. He keeps going wide in the exits of some of those corners, so I don't really have a silver sun set up, by the way. YouTube, Stefan, Z83 talking in chat. Damien now right to the back after pitting. Only a few laps to go. Oh dear, my phone's about to run out of charge, so I'm going to plug that in now. Hey, it's on my foot. Right. Ah. Go on, plug in. There you go. Sexy. I just realised John's right behind Alan has made the overtake. I didn't even realise what was happening. I was trying to play on my phone, except Alan K's out right behind John, looking for an inside line. He's there for the inside. He's gone for it, except John defending nicely, going wide again from Alan. I don't know if he's got front wing damage or something, or he's not got enough. I don't know, something on his front. John's had a new fast lap. He's absolutely flying, John. He's already right behind Uzi. John is also one of the good races in here. Let's go on board with John as well. As you can see him just fly up Uzi's inside. About 70 miles from his inside line. Uzi not giving much room except John. I don't know what happened there. It looked like there might have been a little bit of contact from the except I couldn't see from John's screen. Uzi on the outside line. Oh, John's just squeezing him, giving no room except Uzi's now just dived up the inside. What is he doing? That is it. He's turned into Alan K as well. I'm sorry, Uzi is not clean at all. He's dive bombed him as well. I don't like this sort of racing. I don't know about say bit aggressive, too aggressive. Looked like kind of dive bomb turned in a bit, you know. I don't like the look of it. Alan K might just trying to go for a bit of revenge with dive bombs as well, except he's also got DRS and slipstream as well also. Uzi has none because John's already flying past the both of them. Alan not getting too reckless yet, trying to dive on him as he did to Alan. He's getting a 3-second time penalty, except that won't affect his race at the moment that I know of. Alan not close enough to make an overtake on Uzi, except maybe he will be at some point soon. We're a bit slidey on the exit there again with DRS and slipstream. Again, not quite close enough for the overtake break, about 75 metres out. So I'm just trying to read the chat now. Yeah. Alan Kane not there for Uzi going wide, both of them going wide, a little bit on the grass for him. I mean, he's not had a good race there, and the first corner incident, a few battles with people which have gone wrong. I think he might have nearly spun at one point as well, and just disappointing for him. I don't really like the camera angles on this game. He's number 99 as well. I'm number 88 because it's my favourite numbers 8, except Roman Grosjean has taken that little French baguette. I don't really have much to say anymore. Steph really gave me 83 advice here. Very nice. Only 2 laps to go now. Alan is close to Uzi again, trying to gain those few more points right in the middle of the people who are remaining. If they retire now, Alan needs to still get points, I guess, which should be alright. Uzi protects the inside, except Alan is going to go up the inside for some reason. I was thinking of Graham there, except he still made it. So Uzi has a line, except Alan K. Great move from him. Very well played. Saw the inside gap. Uzi going around the outside if he can. Except he can't quite do it, except he's there again on Alan K. Now wheel to wheel with those two. I don't know, he's up the inside of him. He's kind of gone across a bit, but it's still good enough. Pushing Alan a little bit wide. Alan's still around the outside of him. Uzi lagging a little bit as well. Oh no, this is not going to end nice if he's got bars now. Alan nearly going off the track. Uzi's still there onto the second last lap as Dave is in the lead, probably going to win this one. Of course Uzi had to get lagged the second Alan K got near him. I reckon that was a bit of D-sig from those two, almost. Well, John retired. Why do I keep missing things when I read the chat? John retired. I don't know why. Actually, I'm not going to move down into... I just realised... Oh my god. This piece just hit Alan. I don't know why. I'm trying to look through things. I always miss things sometimes. I'm sorry about that. Little pieces behind Alan. Looking for an overtake maybe? No, not quite. He didn't lock up into that corner, surprisingly. Normally he does. Little piece. Maybe he's going to try and dive from... Maybe. I'm not saying he will. You saw a little bit of an inside gap. He's pushed for it, except Alan K. A little bit of contact. Made Alan K wobble a bit, lost him a little bit of time. This piece still holding on. It's now wheel to wheel coming into the next few corners. Uzi pulling away from them a bit now, taking advantage of them battling. This piece got the outside line. He's still going for the overtakes, except Alan K is held the inside line. 3-second time votes for this piece. Alan K always going wide through that corner. This piece is DRS in his nice little Toro Rosso. He's close to Alan K. He's going to have a lot of DRS and slipstream down this straight. I find this straight the most powerful for DRS and slipstream. I don't know if he's going to be close enough to make the overtake. He probably is now. He's trying to make it. He's there. He's locked up. He's kind of gone into Alan's line a bit. Oh, Alan's spun. Oh dear. I'm trying not to shout. I want to shout, but I can't. I can't shout. I'm sorry about Alan. Alan's had a horrible race. He's been so unlucky. So unlucky. Jeffrey's also taking a position from him. I feel sympathy towards Alan. Poor old Alan. Maze is in third place. A good finish for him. Apparently first driver, even though Z83 is at the top. Maybe that's what we're going to see between Leclerc and Vettel. This season, Dave taking the win. Deserved from him, apart from Z83's little mistake in the second lap. Well done to Dave. Gamey coming in second, Maze in third, Uzi coming home in fourth, Little Piece in fifth, Jeffrey coming around the final corner now in sixth. Then we've got Alan, so unlucky. 5-second time break to unserve, stop, go. So he's run out of fuel. Now Graham coming from the back, he hasn't had a great one either. Graham coming home, Damien now at the back of everyone who's finished, going wide, finishing with a little wiggle. Always nice to see. I don't know if there's going to be any incidents with Uzi. I don't know, it looked like he might have ruined a couple of... Not ruined, you know, kind of... made a couple of mistakes or dive bombs or something. Bad overtakes, I'm going to call it. Dave M spraying the champagne in the top spot. Not a normal podium you'd see. A Red Bull, fair enough. A Renault and a Sauber. You always got to give it a go as 83. Try and hold on to that top spot if you can. That's going to be the end of this stream. We're going to switch over to Silverstone stream after this. Once I just quickly read out all the things with Dave M coming at the top, Gaming in second, Maze in third, Uzi in fourth, Little Piece in fifth, Jeffrey in sixth, Alan Kane in seventh, Graham eighth, Damien ninth, and 3 retirements of John, George Ross, and Z3. So we're going to switch over to the Silverstone stream now in just a second. So I hope I see more of you there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.